Ladies elbows, women, between your Man United FC and the Western Wanderers.
And United would like to thank the following businesses for their support for the 2026 season. Community Bank Trust, Brown Brothers Skip Fields, and the Warringah Football Association. Ray White Team Lino, Brookvale Mazda, Lone Mark, DYRSL, Lions Sport Travel, Bingley Balgala and Monorail, JB Metropolitan, CMS Surveyors, Auto Body Smash Repairs, Brookvale Aluminium, Chase Projects, The Athlete's Foot, Warringah Mall and Warringah Square, Black Label Developments, Benedict Recycling, Blue Dog Signs, Northern Beaches Marine, Vine Apparel, Loomis Energy, Tribes, Rings Brookvale, Grill DY, and Best Team. And don't forget to head to the canteen behind the Northern Gold, tea, coffee, cold jet snacks, popcorn, and one of Cromer's world famous chicken finger rolls. And if you're after a meal or a drink, the license club, the Far Coast, is open from 12 midday every Saturday and Sunday in the eastern side of the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately we don't have the lineups for you because both teams are yet to submit their lineups for first grade. We'll give them to you as soon as possible. We've been supporting Sydney builders with quality skip fins, great service, and reliability for over 40 years. When it comes to tidying up anywhere in Sydney, you can rely on Brown Brothers skip fins. With over 18,000 trees planted and 80% of collections recycled, they're here for a better tomorrow. So go on, skip the mess, just bid it with the best. Call 9999 6466 or get a fast quote at brownbros.com.au. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as if by absolute magic, we do have the lineups now for NPL New South Wales Women's, and they are as follows. For the Western Sydney Wanderers, number 1, Amy Hall. Number 2, Annabella Cheek. Number 3, Savannah Murray. Number 5, Amelia Bennett. Number 13, Alvina Marie Koshava. Number 17, Alyssa Nunsar. Number 19, Talia Yunus. Number 24, Nikita Fazavi. Number 27, Charlotte Bradshaw. Number 28, Frida Cadaveres. And number 29, Ruby Betteroff. And on the bench, number 7, Tyra Bagianti. Number 8, Nia Natali. Number 10, Isabella Sultan. Number 12, Madison Gavila. Number 20, Annabelle Kroll. Number 22, Hayley Muir. And number 26, Anita Zorden. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the lineup for your Manly United FC. feel confident your money being handled locally and backed by Indigo Bank. Only one able to make that grassroots connection. Meet Casey and the team at Community Bank Freshwater and find out how you can help the bank that supports you and supports your Manly United FC.
We're about 5 weeks away from the end of the NPL New South Wales Women's Premiership season, and the finals race is starting to hot up. The places for the top 4 remain wide open, and nothing's really certain until the final round. But what we can tell you is the 2 teams that we're seeing today, Manly United and the Western Sydney Wanderers, will they come into this match with differing fortunes. For Manly United, they're looking for their 3rd win in a row in the last few weeks, having beaten Hills United last week 2-1 out of Valentine Sports Park. Whilst for the Western Sydney Wanderers, they are now in danger of potentially falling out of the top 4. At this point in time, they will remain in the top 4 regardless of the result. But they've lost their last 3 matches, and a loss today against Manly could see them in a very precarious position. So everything to play for here. I'm Connor McNally. It's great to have your company on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel as we're waiting for the teams to come out from the dressing sheds onto the field for what is going to be a cracking match in this match day 21 of NPL New South Wales Women's. As we're waiting for the teams to make their way onto the field, match results from the last few days in NPL New South Wales sees as follows. As the teams come onto the field here at Cromer Park on a beautiful Sunday winter's afternoon with the sun setting beautifully in the background. The results from this weekend sees the Uni of New South Wales and Apia Leichhardt play a 1-1 draw last night, while Spirit FC beat Hills United 1-0 to continue their very good second half of the season form. The team's been led onto the field. Ruby Jackson is the captain for Manly United. And Manly still eyeing off a potential top 4 position. It didn't seem like it was possible a few weeks ago. They were looking set to finish in the mid-pack with the Northern Tigers, but both the Tigers and Manly looking set to potentially give not just the top 4 a fright, but to give the Western Sydney Wanderers a lot to think about over the next 90 minutes of football. The captain for the Western Sydney Wanderers is, of course, Amelia Bennett. And speaking of the Western Sydney Wanderers, let's go through their lineups for this afternoon's encounter. The Western Sydney Wanderers are coached by Jamie Dibb. This is their starting 11. Amy Hall is the goalkeeper in number 1, Annabella Keat number 2, number 3, Savannah Murray, the captain Amelia Bennett in number 5, Alvina Marie Koshaba number 13, Alyssa Sa number 17, Talia Yunus, the junior Matilda in number 19, Nikita Fasari in 24, Charlotte Bradshaw 27, Frida Caraberas in 28, Ruby Betro 29. The substitutes, Tyra Baggiante in number 7, Mia Natali number 8, Isabella Sultan number 10, Madison Gabilla number 12, Annabelle Kroll, the substitute goalkeeper in number 20, Hayley Muir 22, and Anita Zorden, former Manly United player, now in Western Sydney Wanderers colours. She's in jersey number 26. Zorden started the season with Manly United but made a mid-season transfer to join the Red and Black block. Manly United coached by Tom Hopley, and this is his starting 11 for today's match. There are a few changes from the side that played last week. Notable absentees include Brinley Gentle and Emily Minnett. But this is their lineup. Georgina Ritchie is in number 40, the goalkeeper. Phoebe Gilbane, number 2. Grace Arnold, number 3. Nicole Stewart, number 5. Ruby Jackson, the captain today, in jersey 6. Lucy Richards, number 11. Ava Roberts, 15. Hallie Smith in 19. Sarah Wheel in 26. Mackenzie Jeffs comes into the side in jersey 28. And Sienna Dale, the junior Matilda and also Canberra United star in A-League Women's, is in jersey 38. The substitutes, Jodie Driver, the substitute goalkeeper, in number 1. Gemma Swetnam is number 14, India Horsley, 21. Sophia Lakic comes into the side to make her first appearance in jersey 27, as does Caitlin Wallace in 30. They both played in the under-23s match that just completed not long ago. Manly won that one 1-0 over the Wanderers, and Jasmine Robertson is in jersey 34. Majaba El Ibrahimi is the referee for today's match. The assistant referees are Jaden Scaron-Gavel and Emma Chan. And it will be Manly that will be kicking things off. They'll be running left to right of your monitors for this first half. The Wanderers right to left. And it is a must-win match for both Manly United and the Western Sydney Wanderers, as they're both eyeing off a top 4 final spot. And Manly win the advantage through Nicole Stewart. They're coming out swinging early here, Manly United. And applying the pressure early. Looking for Jeffs. There's a strike blocked beautifully already by the Wanderers. And that was Lucy Richards with her first attempt on target, and not even in the first minute. So a very, very frantic start for Manly United, winning the ball early, and the Wanderers have to defend right from the get-go. So matches that have been completed, as I said, Spirit FC beating Hills United 1-0. And, of course, a 1-1 draw between RPL Leichhardt and the Uni of New South Wales, who remain inside the top 4. And what is going to be the match results for the rest of the round will have significant implications on how the top four will finish up. At the moment, Progress Scores sees Gladesville leading Bulls FC Academy 1-0. They're in stoppage time now, as the Wanderers bring the ball up through Bradshaw. Bradshaw being challenged by Sarah Whelan, and Manly win the ball back through Gilbane. It's 1-1 now, so there's an update on the score. So Bulls FC Academy have managed to salvage a goal in stoppage time, which now sees Bulls FC Academy 1, Gladesville Ravens 1. Down to Sav Murray, former Northern Tiger, and she passes it to Annabella Keep. Spoke to Sav prior to the start of the match. Calls for a foul there on Manly. No foul given by referee Ebahimi. And now to Carabarris. Manly applying pressure already as Sienna Dow looks to intercept that. And came off the feet there of the Wanderers, and it will be a throw into Manly United. So looks like both Gladesville and Bulls FC Academy will get a point each in that match up at Northbridge Park. Well, it's the match that's currently completed not long ago between Sydney Olympic and the MacArthur Rams. Last we checked was 3. It was MacArthur Rams 0, Sydney Olympic 3, and that is the full-time score. So MacArthur Rams 0, Sydney Olympic 3, a big win for Sydney Olympic. Pressure being applied already by Fasari. As Georgina Ritchie kicks it out of the penalty area, and will be Whelan that will play the ball now. A very youthful side today. Manly have come into this match. No Emily Minnett and no Brinley Gentle. So some changes from last week in their 2-1 win. Sienna Dole with the winning penalty, reading free kick actually, just outside of the 18-yard box, which delivered the 2-1 win. Throw into the Wanderers. As I said, come into this match, they were on track to win last week against Bulls FC Academy. They were on track to win 3-0, but Bulls FC came back in the second half with a strong second half performance to win 5-3. And as I said, they're staring down the prospect of potentially having a 4th straight loss if Manly get the 3 points this afternoon. Pressure being applied now by Fasari, but gets out of the penalty area and goes towards the eastern side to Richards. Was looking to find Jeffs. So the ladder at the moment sees the Wanderers on 37 points in 4th place, 7 points ahead of the Northern Tigers, who come into this weekend on 30 points, and Manly just 1 point behind in 6th position on 29 points. Good run up through the middle there. Played there by Ava Roberts. Caraberis. To Bradshaw. A mostly unchanged lineup for the Wanderers. The last time I saw them was against Gladesville, and that 0-0 draw played in pretty wet conditions, atrocious conditions, it must be said, a few weeks ago. The ball being won by Keep. She'll now pass it back to Amy Hall. It's a long kick. Looking to find the header there of not Ruby Betro. It's Fasari, but that one will go out and will be a throw into the Wanderers. Got matches currently happening right now to finish off round 21 of NPL New South Wales Women's. So matches happening right now. We see Sydney University SFC taking on the Northern Tigers, and that is currently happening now at the Sydney University football ground, whilst the Western City Rangers, who are staring down the face of relegation for next season. Of course, the results are based on the club championship, which culminates both first grade and under 23s, as the Wanderers look to pass it to open space down to Koshaba. Koshaba was looking to find Eunice, the junior Matilda, but blocked there by Ritchie. Has to quickly pick it up because Alyssa Ungsad was ready to potentially steal the ball away. So the Western Sydney Rangers will be playing the Illawarra Stingrays out at Popondetta Park. But at this point in time, as a foul is conceded by Manly, the Rangers, depending on the results over the next couple of weeks, are staring down the face of relegation back to Football New South Wales League One Women's for 2027. And at the moment, the fight for the promotion spot in the League One Women's is between the Marconi Stallions and SD Raiders, as Sienna Dale wins the possession of the ball. Came off the Wanderers, so she brings it up to the penalty area. Challenged by Bradshaw. Dale gets around. Calls for a foul in the penalty area. But no penalty. Did not look like a penalty whatsoever. It was a fair tackle. And now the ball has been won by Ungsad, who's got plenty of open space. She dribbles it up towards the penalty area, but stolen away by Manly through Gilbane and kicked away by Stewart. And it's called play on. Koshaba now with the ball down to Eunice. Played a brilliant game against the Ravens a few weeks ago. Had a number of attempts on target, but the defence by the Ravens was very, very strong. Jackson challenging now on Betro. Fasari. Challenged and stolen away by Manly. Two Manly players trying to steal the ball away. And they do so, but the Wanderers get it back through Betro. Down to Koshaba. Long pass to Eunice. There's some open space here. Will be challenged by Roberts. Roberts defending, blocking it successfully. That'll be, what's the call by referee Ibrahimi? It will be a goal kick to Manly United. And I'm sure the Manly United fans will, and also the coaching staff, will be just as keen to know what's going to happen between Sydney University SFC and the Northern Tigers, because they're also in the race for the top 4 spot. Of course, the finals coming up, the NPL New South Wales Women's Championship, as the foul's conceded by the Wanderers. Free kick to Manly. Sydney University SFC have been just sitting on the outside edge of the top 4, sitting pretty much in 5th all season long. They win the ball here, the Wanderers. Will be played. Good pass by Unsad to Eunice. She strikes it. A goal! Comes off the crossbar and almost headed in by Unsad, and that goes over the top. think Tom Hopley would have had a huge heart-in-the-mouth moment seeing what was happening right in front of him. But thankfully, the score remains Manly United 0, Western Sydney Wanderers 0 in the 11th minute of play, 10 minutes gone. Bradshaw goes towards the eastern side to keep. Jeff's looking to steal that one away, but she mistimes that intercept. And Eunice wins the ball. In fact, it was Saad. Now a chance for Karabarris. For Sari. The Wanderers now applying the pressure on the home side after that huge flow of a start by Manly United. Down to Murray, who's really enjoying her time playing for the red and black block, having played for the Northern Tigers last season. And of course, opportunities potentially with playing for the Wanderers in A-League Women's, but of course she's just happy to get the game time with the Wanderers at the moment and get the experience. Strike now for the Wanderers, but it not on target. It goes across the face and it will be a goal kick to Manly United. Of course, final series coming up in September. Of course, the season for the Premiership ends at the end of August for both NPL New South Wales men's and women's, and that fight in the men's competition is just as hotting up as Saad is looking to steal that one away, as again Eunice and Gilbane challenging for the ball. Few attempts at the free header there by the Wanderers. Now it's Eunice. She'll have a strike. Was looking for Saad, caught by Richie quickly and passes it down to Sarah Whelan. Richards will have to chase it now because the Wanderers will look to get that, pass it back to Amy Hall, and Wanderers will now bring it up. Good dribble there by Bradshaw, but that will go out. A throw into the home side as Tom Hopley delivers some instructions from the sideline here. So from what I've been told, we've got Sienna Dale and Nicole Stewart have swapped positions just now. And they win the ball here, Manly, as they go long looking for Jeffs. But Jeff's not able to get on the ball in time and it will be collected by Hall. So flash score around the grounds in NPL New South Wales men's. Sutherland winning against Rockdale Illington 3-1 despite having a player sent off. And for Blacktown City, they have beaten the Wollongong Wolves. They also finished with 10 players. 2 goals to... Oh, hatch on. What's this having a see? Sydney Uni have... So that's... Sydney Uni have actually got in front of the Northern Tigers 1-0 in the women's match. So that's progress scores right now. So Sydney Uni in front of the Northern Tigers early in the first half. Wanderers. Pass back to Richie by Manly United. Dale trying to collect the ball there. She started on the left wing, has gone to the right wing. Well, for the right wing in the first half because they're going south, left to right. She's gone to the left side this time. So swapping with Nicole Stewart in this first half. A decision made by Tom Hopley. So it will be interesting to see what Sanderdale does on that left edge. Chance here for Manly, they're looking to steal it away from Bradshaw. Played there by Hallie Smith. Wanderers win. Well, they almost won the ball. Down to Gilbane. Pressure being applied by Eunice. And Richards free headers that down to Dale. Dale wins the ball. She brings it up towards the penalty area. She's going to have an attempt on goal. You've got to think. Looking for Jeffs. A strike there by Stewart, but saved beautifully there by Amy Hall. What a play there by Sienna Dale on that assist. Was looking for Jess, but found Stewart, and Stewart was right on target, but Amy Hall successfully blocking Stewart's attempt at goal. Gilbane lets that one go out, and will be a throw into the home side. Oh, challenge by Grace Arnold and Alyssa Ungsard, and a free kick will be given to the Wanderers. So foul conceded by Manly through Arnold. Manly winning 1-0 in the under-23s match short time ago. Manly looking to get the double this afternoon. And their third win on a trot. Bradshaw goes long, looking to find Koshabi. Koshabi's going to come up, but will be struck away by Ritchie down to Gilbane. Struck away to Jeffs. Ooh, clash there with Murray, but it's okay. And they'll stop play for the moment as they look to see how Jeffs is faring up. So have Murray coming over to check in on Mackenzie Jeffs. And she's okay, thankfully. So camaraderie between the players in situations like that, very, very strong. So one for play to get back underway. And it will be a throw into the Wanderers. So progress scores right now. NPL New South Wales Women's, 24 minutes gone. Western City Rangers 0, Illawarra 0. Sydney University SFC lead the Northern Tigers 1-0 after 21 minutes of play. And here the Northern Tigers have actually just scored as we speak. They've equalised in the 22nd minute of play. And it's now Sydney University SFC 1, Northern Tigers 1. I was here at Cromer Park after 90 minutes of play. Manly United 0. Western Sydney Wanderers 0. So goal kick to the Wanderers to be taken by Amy Hall. Go long. Came off the head there of the captain, Ruby Jackson. So happy to see Sienna Dale back playing for Manly United. You can pretty much say she's pretty much a marquee player now, having played last season in A-League Women's for Canberra United, and of course a junior Matilda in her own right. And of course an effective striker. Here she is now applying the pressure on Keep. Fasari. Let's not forget Talia Yunus, a junior Matilda as well in her own right. Challenge on the ball there by Carabarris. Foul conceded by the Wanderers, and it will be a free kick to Manly United. And a set piece in play for both teams. Eunice, of course, playing for the Wanderers in A-League Women's. So getting plenty of game time before the A-League Women's season gets underway in October as the free kick about to be taken. Headed away by the Wanderers. Richards. Jeffs, she'll have a strike, but they will go over the top. Goal kick to the Wanderers. So the ball being won by Caraberis, but kept in play. The Wanderers now will go towards their left edge. Koshabi. Eunice. Good pass down to Ungsad. She's also an effective striker. Stolen away by Stewart, and Manly win possession. But again, the Wanderers keeping themselves alert against a Manly side that knows finals football is within their reach at this late stage of the premiership. Jeffs looking to find Stewart, but intercepted there by Kashabi. Stewart. And now Roberts. Goes back to Ritchie. We'll find Jackson. It's a real chess game between these two teams as Gilbane now plays it. Been challenged there by Eunice, and a foul conceded by Eunice, and it will be a free kick to Manly United, who last won the competition in 2020 in the COVID-affected year. Gilbane was a part of that side, as was Chloe O'Brien, who's not playing today. Gilbane. Looking to find Stewart, but goes out off the feet there of Koshabi. It will be a throw-in. Floodlights are on here at Cromer Park on this Sunday, late Sunday afternoon. Will be played by Smith, but intercepted by the Wanderers. Smith again. Looking to get around her opposite number in Eunice, and that'll be the first corner of the match to the Manly United. Keep an eye out on Sienna Dale. And also on Mackenzie Jeffs. They're in perfect place. They come in, but foul conceded by Manly United. And flash scores currently happening out at Popondetta Park. Western City Rangers have hit the lead early over the Illawarra Stingrays. They lead 1-0. Do you feel the grimace there from Phoebe Gilbane, the way she was scrunching up her face after clashing with Talia Eunice? There's an issue now for Nicole Stewart. She's in a world of pain. She's off the field, but she's on her back, and some real concerns now for Nicole Stewart as Ruby Jackson tends to her, as does Hallie Smith. Well, that'll give a bit of a breather for both sides for the moment, but I would say that play will continue on. So Manly temporarily down to 10 players. Play gets back underway whilst Stewart is being tended to. So some quick adjustment of positions for Tom Hopley. And will the Wanderers be able to apply this advantage they have in terms of players on the field as Eunice challenges for that tackle with Gilbane, And they concede the penalty, Manly United. Gilbane not a bit winded after that effort there with Eunice. And Stewart is limping. So still down. In fact, a yellow card to Tom Hopley for dissent. So Tom Hopley is in the books. Not overly happy with what Majtaba Ibrahimi has been deciding in terms of decisions, and said what he felt needed to be said, and has ended up in the book. So he has to be very careful for the remainder of this match. We've been going now 26 minutes. We're approaching the 27th minute. As Ungsard goes to the northwestern corner, wins it over, gets around Gilbane. They play, but Manly intercept and get the ball back down to Jeffs. Throw into Manly United. So score remains after 26 minutes. In the 27th minute now, Manly United 0, Western Sydney Wanderers 0. Roberts wins the ball down to Gilbane. Sharing the captain duties throughout the season with Ruby Jackson. And of course, next week, Manly United will be taking on the Uni of New South Wales as that ball comes off Caraberis there and they win the possession, the Wanderers, in what will be a rematch between Manly and Uni of New South Wales of the Sapphire Cup final that was played a few weeks ago and won in favour of the Uni of New South Wales, the students from Kensington. Manly win the ball through Stewart. She's back on the field. That's great news. Down to Smith. Some open space. Was looking to find Stewart. She'll go cross the field. Looking for Dale. Goes high in the air. And a foul conceded by Manly. In that challenge for the ball there with Sav Murray. And Wanderers win the free kick. Well, credit to Sienna Dale for getting right up there, trying to free header that one into the back of the net, but unfortunately clashing with Murray in the process and conceding that foul. Manly win the ball to Stewart. She'll have a strike at goal. And we'll just go past the right goal post and it'll be a goal kick to the Wanderers. So, as a reminder, progress scores at the moment sees the Uni of New South Wales, well, Sydney University, in fact, they just scored a brilliant strike of a goal to go up 2-1 over the Northern Tigers, and that was just now. And half-time in the first half sees Western Sydney Wanderers now equal with the Illawarra Stingrays 1-1. As Roberts passes it back to Ritchie. There's certainly no shortage of drama in this round 21 fixture. Eunice and Gilbane challenging for a free header, and it's been comes off Eunice and will be a throw into Manly. Both teams still searching for their first goal of the match. Stewart. Caraberis down to Bradshaw. Big run up to the middle by Dale. She's very agile, the junior Matilda. Dale wore number 7 last season. Today wearing number 38. But regardless, her impact with Manly United has been immediate since returning after her stint with Canberra United in A-League Women's. Manly win the possession. Down to Dale. She'll have a strike on target, but caught beautifully by Hall. Manly again. Through Dale. On the edge of the 18-yard box. Now it's Whelan. Stolen away by the Wanderers through Fasari. Arnold. Betro and now Dale. Challenging for the ball on the right edge as the Wanderers now play it. It will be chased by Ungsard. And it'll be Arnold. They'll look to get it away from the penalty area. And it will be a throw into the Wanderers. Since returning to NPL New South Wales Women's to Manly, Senna Dale scored 4 goals last week. Her goal against Hills United was her 4th of the season. And down now to Koshabi. Well, being challenged there by Smith. Jeffs wins the ball. Whelan, good pass too. Down to Jackson. Now it's Dale. Dale dribbles it up to the penalty area. She'll have a strike. Again, blocked by Hall. Second attempt on target there by Dale. And the same result. "32nd minute of play. And the pace is relenting as Jess was ready to strike that one into the back of the net. Had Hamey Hall not got onto it. But Eunice plays it. Looking to find Ungsard. Challenged there by Arnold. And will be stolen away by Gilbane. Oh, geez. Richie has to respond quickly because Ungsard was ready to snatch that one off Richie. And had she done that, would have been complete open space and had a first access into the back of the net. Gilbane. Jackson, and good liquid football there by Manly United, played by Gilbane, but unfortunately intercepted by the Wanderers through Koshabi. And now Eunice, good ball skills there to keep the ball in play. Stewart wins the ball, but we'll go down to Hall. So Eunice again to the left edge with Gilbane ready to defend, to attack. Eunice, good dribble up along that left edge. Carabaris, long strike, is looking to find Millie Bennett. But Bennett has to let that ball go out. And it will be a goal kick to Manly United again. So just a recap of scores currently around the grounds. Sydney University SFC 2, Northern Tigers 1. They're into the final 10 minutes of their first half. Whilst the Western City Rangers are now in front again with 5 minutes until half time. Rangers 2, Illawarra Stingrays 1. As they fight for their survival in NPL New South Wales Women's for 2027. Eunice. Bradshaw once again. Jeff's ready to challenge, but he dribbled up by Bradshaw. Passes it now to Betro, but intercepted by Dale. Foul conceded by the Wanderers. Free kick. And the Western City Rangers have just struck again with another goal. They now lead Illawarra 3-1. A challenge now by Manly, caught by Hall, had to get around Stewart. Koshabi, challenged by Smith to Murray. The centre-back role. Manly definitely applying a lot of pressure on the Wanderers right now. Richards, good kick. Down to keep. Got around Dale. We're into the final 10 minutes of this first half here at Cromer Park. So an equal contest between these two sides. Vasari. Here's a chance for the Wanderers on the edge of the penalty area. Oh, goes over the top there. Great defence and great goalkeeping by Georgina Ritchie, and it will be a corner to the Wanderers. And it will be Alvina Marie Koshabi, that will take the corner. I can say Koshabi, I meant Koshaba, so my apologies there. So first corner of the match for the Wanderers. Right, we'll go into the side of the net, that attempt there, and it will be a goal kick to Manly United. So didn't really need to do much in that attempt of the corner by the Wanderers. And fixtures coming up for Manly United to finish off the season. Next week, as I said, we'll take on Uni of New South Wales out of the Village Green. Free kick to Manly. I'll be calling that game next Sunday afternoon, 5 o'clock, live on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. And then they're back here at home for round 23, taking on the Illawarra Stingrays. Round 24 sees them take on Bulls FC Academy, again here at Cromer Park. And then they go to Christie Park to take on Spirit FC for the penultimate round of the season on the 22nd of August. And then they head to Sydney University Football Ground to finish off the regular season, the Premiership, taking on Sydney University SFC. So the last home game will be round 24 on August 16. If you're a local in the area, head down to Cromer Park to see the women in action, or watch it on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel, because it's real football, homegrown, as it has been all through 2026. Eunice looking to get around Ruby Jackson and around Phoebe Gilbane as well. And Eunice goes long. That's a very good pass. Down to Millie Bennett. Richards looking to muscle up. As for Surrey, she'll have a strike here, Bennett. But Richie will just let that one roll out, and it will be a goal kick to Manly. Into the 39th minute, so 5.5 minutes or so until half time, excluding stoppage time. Whelan lets that one go over the top. It will be played by Dale. Jazz Smith looking to get around Keep. Good run too. Good dribble up by Dale. She'll now pass it down to Sarah Whelan. Southeastern corner, but that one will go out, and it will be a goal kick to Manly United. To the Western Sydney Wanderers, I'm sorry. So Hall goes long, calls for a handball, and there was some hesitation there by referee Ibrahimi, and he awards the free kick to Manly United. Goes over the top, Stewart on top of it. She's within range, looks to find Jeffs, goes past Jeff's foot, and will be played by the Wanderers. Will be a throw into the home side, who would love nothing more but to score a goal before half-time. We're into the final 5 minutes of this first half. We're into the 41st minute, and will be played by Smith. Calls for a throw into Manly. They get it. Eunice looking to steal that ball away from Manly, but Manly keep it in possession. Down to Roberts. Gilbane. Good pass. Was looking to find Stewart. Jeffs was looking to find Smith. Let's let that one go out, and will be a throw into, well, actually, it will be a goal kick, to the Wanderers. So at the moment, very much an even ball game between Manly and the Wanderers. So we're approaching the halfway point. Wanderers win the ball through Bennett. Now a chance for Ungsard. Intercepted away there by Richards. And also Richie has to kick it out of the penalty area. And they win it back here, the Wanderers, to Fasari. Dale gets the ball back for Manly. And Richie has to strike it away from a dangerous position with Ungsard ready to come in and steal it away. But it will be a throw-in to the Wanderers, to the red and black block. Chance now for the Wanderers, for Carabarris. Hopefully, Tom Hopefully, the captain, saying, let's settle the ball down. Let's not give the Wanderers any smell of an opportunity, and will be struck away by Richie as Ungsard again ready to muscle up. They're looking to win the ball here. Jeffs was trying to get it back from Koshaba. Now it'll be Murray, and Murray will pass it to Betro, down to Keep. Long kick to Keep, but finds Sienna Doe instead. But the Wanderers get it back to Eunice once again. Down to Koshaba. Carabarris. Open space here for Koshaba. She'll have a strike. They're looking to find the back of the net. It's been blocked away by Manly. And it will be a throw into Manly. And you can sniff an opportunity to score before half-time. We're into the final 2 minutes before stoppage time. Koshaba. Eunice again. She's been very, very good for the Wanderers. Unfortunately, that will go out off her feet and will be a Manly throw-in. Stewart wins the ball. Now, some hesitation again as referee Ibrahimi was deciding who should get the throw-in, and it's been awarded to the Wanderers. Good strike of the ball by Manly, but it comes into the possession of the Wanderers. Down to Bennett. She takes the pass there from Fasari, and here's Fasari now, with Arnold muscling up. Looking now to find Ungsard, but it comes off. What's the call here? It's a corner kick. So it came off Manly United, and will be a corner. Will be once again Koshaba that will take the corner. We're into the final minute before stoppage time. Plays in place here as Koshaba comes in to strike it. Oh, Richie saves it just in time too. And now we're in stoppage time as the ball's been played by Whelan. Back to Gilbane with Eunice muscling up here, challenging for the ball. Does come off Eunice's foot there, and it will be a throw-in, but now it'll be a throw-in to the Wanderers. Sharber again to Murray. Dale comes in, ready to steal the ball away. Challenging up there by Jackson. One for Sari. Time's running out in this first half. We play by Roberts. She dribbles it up towards the halfway line. She's got Stewart to her right. Plays it back to Gilbane. Unfortunately, that will miss Gilbane. It will be a throw into the Wanderers. Both teams know that time is running out in this first half to take the lead going into the halftime break. Carabaris again to Bradshaw. Murray brings it up to the halfway and was looking to find Millie Bennett, but Bennett couldn't capitalise on that pass there. Again, Ungsad sniffing an opportunity to try and steal the ball away from Ritchie, but intercepted by Eunice. It will be played by Manley, down to Jackson, passes it now to Gilbane. Now looking for that long pass attempt down to Jeffs, but struck away by Hall. Oh, Eunice goes down and wins the free kick after that tackle there by Gilbane. And that's half-time here at Cromer Park. And the scores remain locked at 0-0 between Manly United and the Western Sydney Wanderers. Just the yellow card in that first half to the coach of Manly United, Tom Hopley, for dissent. And he'll have to behave himself for the remaining 45 minutes. But the score remains Manly United 0, Western Sydney Wanderers 0. It's going to be a fascinating second half coming up. We'll be back in the next 15 minutes for the second half of round 21 of NPL New South Wales Women's. Back soon.
Intercepted. Cartwright has Wilson arriving. Ball through to Cartwright. And Liv Cartwright makes no mistake from that sort of range. Completely unmarked. Had a free run. But the pressure of Crisula proves too much. The pass forward for Gordon. She was onside. Beth Gordon slots it into the top right corner. No substitutes yet to make an impact. Mortlock, the flag stayed down. She's been sent wide, but she goes for goal now, and Mortlock gives the Tigers a third. The Rangers, she has Alfaraja bursting into space. That's where the pass goes. Rakaya Alfaraja from close range. An excellent save from Riddell, who pops back up. And
now Jenny Hill, well intercepted by Sarkis. Lays it off nicely. Here's a chance, a shot on goal. Finds the back of the net. Taya Michinski. Convert, put it over the bar. Arthur keeping their 1-0 lead. Santos beats 2. Has a play inside in the form of Amendolia. That's an exquisite ball. Kicks the keeper off the crossbar. It'll sit up for Casa, and she does make it 2. Excuse me. Now the ball into the box for University. And there's the goal they've been looking for, Ella McCann. Now Murray once again. Taking on Luong, swings it into the box and it's been put home. The error comes from Sophia Fonte.
Picked up by Tiana Robertson, who sent it straight to Chloe Middleton. Over Tiana Robertson's head. And Chloe Middleton opens the scoring here in the... Zella Abdul-Masi whips it in. It's gone off the post. Ball being scrambled for on the line. Who wants to come away with it? It's gone in. And Spirit have equalised. Kiara O'Shea.
Flicked the ball back inside beautifully. Couldn't make anything of it. Now the back pass, it's a little bit short. And the ball is there and it's driven in. Oh, mistake at the back. And Chloe Smith has pounced. The back pass was played for Eliza Coleman. Made it 1-0. And now Morgan Roberts in behind. Are we going to have a goal fest here, Roberts? Oh, we are! 1 goal apiece. Moreno on the edge of the box. Shapes for a shot. Turns it onto her left foot. Lexi Moreno off the bar. It's still there though. Milan Hammond with the goal. Well, less than a minute gone in this second. The ball away to Allen. Allen inside for Camus. Camus takes a touch. Drives it in for Roberts. 2-2.
We were kicking off here. Phillips out swinging corner. First header Barwick-Gray. And Liz Barwick-Gray rises highest to put Bulls 1-0 up. Dos Santos winning possession. Phillips trying to cash in. It's going to slide down towards the goal line and find its way over. Bulls back. Naimi arriving. Naimi with a strike. Daniela Naimi produces something special. Talia Yunus is going to advance the ball here to Ungsard. Ungsard keeps her feet, steadies, and it's saved. The follow-up from Yunus. Advancing. Alvina Kashaba, a low drive. Yunus leaves it for Ungsard. It's 3-2. And the Western... to Bennett. Bennett with the early ball. Barwick-Gray's missed the clearance. Yunus! The Wanderers have come back from 3-0 down to level. Luchtmeyer trying to capitalise. Sends it out to the right. Vanderland advancing. Olivia Vanderland with a low drive. And it's in from Phillips. Bulls have retaken the lead. John just missed the ball. Luchtmeyer on the spin. Puts it into the post. And that could have been game over for Bulls. The width of the post foils them. Vanderland's cross. Push on! And that should do it.
Of course, Western Sydney Wanderers currently taking on Bulls FC Academy, and it's Bulls FC Academy. Oh no! Manly United will get the open. So Dale strikes it. That is beautiful by Sienna Dale. Strike now. Oh, wow! That's one way to come back.
Now the pressure, and this could be a chance for Opia. Big chance here, and a goal. I think that's Talia Capetanellis. So Olympic on the attack, crossed in and parried away. Now Nathan, big chance. Will it sit for Ruby Nathan? Wants it on the right foot. It's blocked, and still a chance, and it's gone in. And Olympic have taken the lead.
Matchup, there will be 2 more home matches for your Manly United SC women's coming up. First one will be on the 9th of August, when Manly United will be hosting the Illawarra Stingrays, and then the 16th of August, when they'll be hosting Bulls FC. So make sure you join us for the remaining 2 home matches on the 9th and the 16th of August. Your Manly United SC women's will take on the Illawarra Stingrays and Bulls FC. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, we can also give you some flash scores around the grounds. For NPL New South Wales Women's, first off, there are 2 matches that have hit full time already. First off,
every week, hundreds of thousands of people turn up around football grounds around New South Wales. Parents, kids, refs, coaches and volunteers. Cardiac incidents can happen to anyone at any time on the pitch.
Right now, not every club has a defibrillator.
And the ones that do are not always maintained or ready to use. In a critical moment, with a defib, that could save lives. That's why Football New South Wales, St John Ambulance and Toyota have come together for Every Beat Matters to help clubs around New South Wales to access defibrillators, cover maintenance and build a register so we know exactly where every unit is around the state. All you need to do is buy a ticket through Raffle Ticks. $5 can make a difference. Every ticket goes towards funding defibrillators and maintenance for clubs that need it most. A live fundraising board shows exactly how much is being raised. And every ticket you buy puts you in the draw to win a Toyota Corolla. One ticket, real impact. Help your club be ready when it matters. So buy your ticket today.
Wanderers running left to right of your monitors for the second half. Manly United right to left. Manly United have made 2 significant changes to their 11 during the first half. Nicole Stewart has been pulled off for the rest of the match because of looks like it was a knee injury or something that was troubling her during that first half. We saw her go down in quite a significant way. She finished the first half, but Tom Hobley has decided to take her off and has replaced her with India Horsley, and also finishing up for the night is Mackenzie Jeffs, and she's been replaced by Jasmine Robertson. Now, I was also made note that Sophia Lakic in jersey 27, if she makes her first appearance tonight, if she makes an appearance tonight during the second half, she comes off the bench, it'll be her first grade debut for Manly United. So let's keep our fingers crossed we get to see her play in this contest between Manly and the Western Sydney Wanderers. So Tom Hobley, as I said, making 2 significant substitutions. Nicole Stewart out due to injury, and now Mackenzie Jeffs finishing for the night as well. India Horsley and Jasmine Robinson into the match. Ball to be thrown in by Manly United. Let's keep our fingers crossed that for Nicole Stewart she is okay as Richards brings the ball back into play. Speaking of Robertson, she has her first touch of the ball for the night. Dale looking to win the ball as Murray has to retreat a little. And they'll go long looking for Eunice. It will be challenged there by Gilbane. Eunice wins the possession to Ungsard from a Gladesville Raven in their first season with the Wanderers. So, score updates in NPL New South Wales Women's. For those tuning in, got two other matches being played as we speak, but these are the scores, both full-time and in progress. The full-time score sees, yesterday we saw Uni of New South Wales and RPL Leichhardt play a 1-1 draw. Spirit FC winning 1-0 over Hills United. Earlier this afternoon we saw Bulls FC Academy salvage a 1-1 draw to the Gladesville Ravens. Ravens on track to win the 3 points as we see the ball being won by Smith. Was looking to pass it. Richards now looking to find Dale. Dale inside the penalty area will be challenged. Hesitates a little. Looking to get around the Wanderers defence. And now a strike by Jackson, but blocked there by Koshaba. And again, Manly win the possession back through Gilbane. Arnold. And now will be played there by Roberts. So as I said, Gladesville being denied the full 3 points with that last, that header in stoppage time, well, that goal in stoppage time, I should say, by Bulls FC Academy. Header played there by Whelan. Robertson was now looking to try and challenge the ball there on Betro. The full-time score in that match between Bulls FC Academy and Gladesville is 1-1. Sydney Olympic actually beat MacArthur Rams 3-0 earlier this afternoon out at MacArthur. And the progress scores right now, Sydney University SFC lead Northern Tigers 2-1. That was at half-time. The Western City Rangers leading Illawarra Stingrays 3-1. Whilst here, as Sienna-Dale plays it, looking to have a striker goal. Blocked there by Amy Hall. Third attempt in this match by Sienna-Dale, and again denied by the Wanderers goalkeeper. Looking for a 5th goal of the season, and the score at the moment remains Manly United 0, Western Sydney Wanderers 0. Down to Bennett. Good intercept there by Richards. It will be played to Dale. Richards came off. Again, some hesitation from referee Ebrahimi, but he decides it will be a goal kick to the Wanderers. The decision made that it came off the feet there of Manly. And Hall will again will kick to her right. Plays in place here. Headed there by Jackson, down to Robinson. But the Wanderers steal the ball back. Played there by Caraberis. So they retreat a little here, the Wanderers, to move forward. Now it'll be Murray that will go and find Vasari, but Manly concede the foul and they play the free kick. Down to Eunice. Good pass here too. Here's a chance. Now, opportunity for Bennett. She kicks it and goes over the top, but it will be offside. So it wouldn't be a goal anyway. For those tuning in, referee for today's match, Machaba Ibrahimi, and the assistant referees, Jaden Scarangirvo. Apologies if I got the name misspelt or mispronounced. And Emma Chan's the other assistant referee. Dale wins the ball for Manly. Will be played to Jackson as they move forward here, the home side. Play to Whelan. Good long kick by Dale, but that unfortunately will go out. They're running right to left of your monitors for this second half. As they're looking to eye a third straight win in the last 5 matches. Calls for a handball. No decision made by referee Ibrahimi. Now Richards will try to get a foot on the ball there to keep it in play. It will be a throw into the Wanderers. Was challenged there by Smith. Betro. She passes it back to Bennett, to Keep, I'm sorry. Now to Murray. Caught up with her pre-match. As I said, I'm very happy with playing for the Wanderers now. Her sister is actually moving to France to be with her partner, who's the Socceroos goalkeeper, Patrick Beach, who's now going to be playing in Europe over in France. And we wish Patrick the very best. Of course, what a World Cup Patrick Beach had for Australia, for the Socceroos. Speaking of the World Cup, I wonder what you thought of the final. A lot of people felt that Spain thoroughly deserved the win to become world champions for the second time, and I have to agree with that, as Manly now have to retreat a bit. Pressure being applied by Umsaji, almost stole the ball away. Richie had to respond quickly as Downer has the ball. Jackson again. Richie goes long, but too much petrol in the tank there for that kick, and will be a throw into the Wanderers. Of course, Spain going all the way to extra time with Argentina. Had more attempts on target, had almost 100% of the possession compared to what Argentina had. And, of course, the end result was they got that 1-0 scoreline to become world champions. Oh, no. Richie almost lost possession of the ball. And the Wanderers now play the advantage through Betro. Go back to Murray. They now look to move forward here. Challenge for a tackle there by Manly. Dale intercepts, plays the advantage. Now be challenged here by Keep. We're going to get around that left wing there. Unfortunately, not on target. So we're into the 55th minute of play, so 10 minutes into the second half. Be keen to find out throughout the evening here the scores in the other matches. Western Sydney Rangers have gone another goal up on the Stingrays. They keep their slim hopes of staying in NPL New South Wales Women's for 2027 alive. They now lead 4-1 after 16 minutes of play. Ball goes long. We'll find Dale challenged there by Keep, but unfortunately for the Manly United side, they concede the foul. It'll be a free kick to... Oh, sorry, not to Not to the Manly United, to the Wanderers. They concede the foul. It will be a free kick and it will be taken by Grace Arnold. Manly got the match winner last week from a free kick, and that was Sienna Dale. What can Arnold do? Hall kicks the ball up as Keith just lets that ball roll towards her teammate. And now it will be the captain, Amelia Bennett. Robinson looking to muscle up on Murray. Conditions have got rather cold here too for this second half. After a beautiful afternoon, very chilly in the air, it has to be said, as Dale looks to challenge Keep. Headed back into Manly's direction by Richards. Now it's Dale that plays the advantage. She dribbles it up to the penalty area. Whelan steals the ball back. Manly sniffing any opportunity they can. Unfortunately, that will go out. It will be a throw into the Wanderers. Meanwhile, over at Sydney University, it is still Sydney University SFC 2, Northern Tigers 1. Keep plays for the Wanderers. It was challenged by Robinson, but Manly get the ball back through Gilbane. They'll have a strike. Robinson looking to, well, they're keeping in play here, Manly, but it's been picked up by Hall. For the Wanderers, their final 5 rounds of the season. Richards tries to get around Umsad, and it will be a Wanderers throw in. Wanderers next week will take on the Western City Rangers in the local derby out at Wanderers Football Park. Then they go to Christie Park to play Spirit FC on the 8th of August. Then they take on Sydney University SFC on the 16th for round 24. Round 25. As a foul has been conceded by Manly United. Free kick to the Wanderers. They'll take on RPA Leichhardt at Lambert Park. And then their final home game of the season is also the final round of the season, and that will be against Sydney Olympic. Richards to Dale. Agile on her feet. Passes it now to Whelan. She dribbles it up. And goes to Gilbane. That will be kicked out by Kashaba. It will be a throw into Manly United. And Dale again wins the possession for the home side. They're still searching for that first goal of the match. And it will now be Fasari that wins possession. Quickly passes it down to Umsad. Fasari again, but will be intercepted by Manly, who lets that one go out. And it will be a throw into, goes into the goal on the eastern side, because the Manly United facilities have got a number of goals that they use for training. It will be a throw into the Wanderers. The score's still deadlocked as the Wanderers look to gain the upper hand, as do Manly United. And I can see some action down on the Wanderers bunker. Anita Zorden, former Manly United player, looks like she's ready to come into the match for the Wanderers. She started the season with Manly United. Started the season in jersey number 8, but a mid-season transfer season now playing for the Red and Black block. Wanderers looking to move up. Gets around. Here's a chance for the Wanderers to strike, but caught. by Ritchie. That was a good attempt there. That was Millie Bennett with that strike. In fact, it might have been... Anyway, they play on. Dale plays it. Murray has to retreat a bit. Dale chases for it, but she doesn't respond quickly enough. Struck away by Hall. Down to Key. Smith looking to steal the ball away. And Dale does so for Manly, so they play the advantage. Richards looking to find Robertson. But Hall again has to respond quickly. She's been very good today for the Wanderers. And now Murray being challenged there by Robinson. But they still hold possession here. Down to Ungsard. Will be challenged here by Arnold. And Arnold intercepts and Manly have the possession down to Gilbane. Goes long, but the Wanderers grab the ball back through Betro. Now it'll be Caraberis. And Robinson, effective quickly since coming on. Will be stolen by Dale. She has possession. Keep. Looking to defend, looking to attack here and steal the ball away as Dale brings it up to the penalty area. And what's the call? It's okay. That's the call by referee Ibrahimi. No penalty conceded by the Wanderers. And now Ungsard. But denied by Ritchie, and there will be a throw into the Wanderers. Bennett again. Just weighing up her options to see where she can pass it to. Dale was coming in like a wet sail. And Manly win the possession. They look to pass it to Richards. Eunice calls for a foul. Ibrahimi says it's fine. Down to Horsley. But Horsley lets that one go out on the eastern side. And will be a Wanderers throw in. Into the 70th minute of the match over at Popondetta Park, and the Wanderer and the Western City Rangers have now gone 5-1 up over Illawarra. That's the progress score at Popondetta Park as Manly just pass it to Robinson. An attempt here by Manly to pass it to Dale, but the Wanderers intercept it and they play the advantage. Headed it freely there to Richards. Dale's looking to play the advantage. Now it's for Sari. Richards again muscles up on keep. Wanderers scrambling a little bit here. 64th minute of play. Smith. Down to Jackson, the captain. Gilbane, and now Roberts has to retreat a little bit. The Wanderers are coming in quickly. Ritchie goes long. Looks to find Dale, and Dale just lets that bounce on her body and looking to play the advantage, but Wanderers looking to take advantage of that intercept there, but not too much success at this point. And there'll be a corner to the Wanderers. Only the third one of the match and the second one to the Wanderers. And a substitution about to be made with Anita Zorden coming into the match. Her first appearance here at Coroma Park since joining the Wanderers and finishing up for the night is Freda Caraberis. So that's the first substitution being made by Jamie Dibb. Northern Tigers, by the way, have equalised. Punched away by Ritchie. So Manly get out of danger there. So the score at Sydney University Football Park, Sydney University SFC 2, Northern Tigers 2 in the 71st minute. It's still 0-0 between Manly United and the Wanderers. Played by Kashaba. What's the call here by, well, Manly have the possession. Richards will go long, free-headed there by Robertson, but will find the Wanderers instead. And Bradshaw weighs up her options. She goes down to Kashaba once again. Towards that left edge. And Gilbane just applying a little bit of pressure here. As they retreat here, the Wanderers. They now move forward. Murray goes to the right edge this time. Arnold. Challenged now by Ungsad. She keeps the ball in her possession, but will be stolen away by the Wanderers. Challenged also, pardon me, by Richards, and that will be a corner to the Wanderers.
Substitution for Western Sydney Wanderers just about a couple of minutes ago. Making away from the field, number 28, Freda Carabenas, and coming onto the field is number 26, Anita Zordan.
So the corner to be taken by Kashaba, and it's a quick corner as well. Within range, headed away by Ava Roberts, but struck there by her former teammate in Anita Zordan, but Zordan not on target for the Wanderers. '68th minute of play, and it's still 0-0. Robertson now challenges Murray. And offside is the call there. Just the one yellow card given. And there'll be a throw into, will be a free kick, I'm sorry, to Manly United. But as I said, only the one yellow card. Tom Hopley, the Manly coach, getting that yellow card in the first half of descent. Let's hope it's just the only one for the night, as Wanderers win the possession again. Goes long, looking to find Bennett, but Richie just kicks that one down to Dale. Good kick too and pass. Was looking to find Jackson, her captain, for Manly. And the United side keep possession. Down to Robinson. But just mistimes that. She might still have advantage here. Challenge for the ball there by the Wanderers. Wanderers win the ball now. And it will be played by Eunice. Eunice passes it to her captain, and unfortunately couldn't get on top of the ball quickly enough. It'll be a throw in. See down in the bunker and for Manly. Tom Hopley barking instructions to keep moving forward. Betro. Down to Kashaba. Will have a strike. And that will go in! The Wanderers break the deadlock. What a brilliant goal from the Wanderers' left edge. So Manly United 0, Western Sydney Wanderers 1 as they look to break a 3-game losing streak. And it might have been Talia Yunus with that goal there. What a goal by Talia Yunus. She had quite a number of attempts against Gladesville a few weeks ago, and she finally gets one. Well, now that the dam wall has burst in favour of the Wanderers. Can they capitalise on this? And it will be a corner to Manly United. So Sienna Dale comes in. But no, it'll be taken by Arnold. Arnold comes in. Blocked there by Hall. And yeah, it was Tale Yunus. Oh, an absolutely beautiful goal by Tale Yunus. And that might just help the Wanderers' hopes of staying inside the top four. Goes over the top there of Richards. Umsard, but now headed back to Manly's favour. And the Betro, challenged there by, challenging on Whelan there. And now it'll be Koshaba that will look to play the advantage along that extreme left edge on their heading south. And the Wanderers now with that 1-0 lead. Murray. Zordon now with ball. And she'll look to play the advantage. She knows what Manly's all about. She'll have a strike. Goes just close to the on target, but goes across the right goalpost. It will be a goal kick to Manly United. That would have been a brilliant goal against her former side. Oh, challenge for the ball. What's the call? It goes in the back of the net, and that's a second goal for Manly United. Disaster for the home side. They've conceded two in the within the space of a few minutes. So it's Manly United 0, Western Sydney Wanderers 2. How things can change very quickly in the space of a few minutes. Advantage played. It was taken by Zordon, the previous attempt. So we get back underway.
Goal for the Western Sydney Wanderers, and just a correction for you, ladies and gentlemen, the original goal was from number 17, Alyssa Star.
So
that goal was number 19, Talia Yunus.
Okay, so the official word from the referee was Alyssa Umsard scored the first goal. The second goal was by Talia Yunus. So Umsard and Yunus getting the two goals for the Wanderers. And Umsard, what an effort.
Manly United 0, Western Sydney Wanderers 2.
And now this puts Manly United in a precarious position in terms of their finals hopes. As Manly look to fight back here. Richards plays the advantage. And it was Talia Yunus. It was a mistake. So it was that attempt on that tackle. Then Yunus just plucks that one in straight into the back of the net, just looking back at the replay. They can't be too complacent right now, the Wanderers, as it'll go out. into the final 15 minutes of this match here. So the goal scorers, Alyssa Umsad, the first goal scorer. And then it was Talia Yunus in the 73rd minute of play. Arnold has to go backwards. It will be chased now by Umsad, looking for a double. And will be a throw into the Wanderers as Betro now brings it back into play. Keat. That's that bounce off her body. Will be a throw into the Tigers. Murray. Intercepted and stolen away by Dale. Looking to get one back. Will be challenged by Eunice. No issue with that tackle there. And now will be played by Betro. Koshaba. Umsad. Challenged by the Manly side. Still has possession. Plays it on. But there's no one to pass it to. It will be collected by Ritchie. Whelan again. Just looking to find Dale, but it comes off the feet of the Wanderers and it will be a throw in. Robertson applying some pressure now onto the Wanderers. Now, who looks to take the ball? It will be Eunice. Goes down to Zordon. Open space down to Bennett. Gets around Richards. Will have a strike. Was looking to find Eunice. Here's an attempt for a second. No, she passes instead. Struck by Zordon. Saved beautifully there by Georgina Ritchie. Brilliant assist there by Talia Yunus, and now a chance for Dale to strike. She'll look to strike it, look to keep it in play, but goes out instead. Very lucky there not to go down to the penalty area. But it will be a corner kick to Manly United as they look to claim one back here. And they know time is fast running out into the 79th minute, 78 minutes gone. They'll play the quick corner, but doesn't look like it was taken. So they'll try again. All comes off the goalpost, and that is a goal to Manly United. They get one back. We've got a game on our hands here. Oh, strap yourselves in. It's now Manly United 1, Western Sydney Wanderers 2. Substitution being made as well. Coming onto the field, making her first grade debut to replace Ruby Jackson, Sophia Lakic. And it's Sienna Dole that scores again, her 5th goal this season. So now the match has really opened up. And speaking of Sophia Lakic, she's challenging already. She played in the under-23s match earlier this afternoon. She's applying the pressure already. So can Sienna Dale be the saviour for Manly United? So that 2-goal advantage the Wanderers had is now back to 1. And it's the same scoreline as last week that Manly won over Hills United. They have the possession now, played by Roberts. So Jackson now finishing up for the night. She had her knee strapped as well. Foul conceded by the Wanderers. And Eunice being very cheeky there, trying to keep the possession of the ball, but was told to leave it. Looks to go long. We're going to find Horsley. Horsley winning the ball. They're getting into position here. What does Horsley do? Looks to find Smith. She'll have a strike. Goes down the gullet there of Hall. It'll be a hard fought. If they can get a draw out of this, it'll be hard fought. But both teams would prefer the 3 points. That pass not going the way for Millie Bennett. It'll be throw into Manly again. Goes up at the top of the head of Horsley. Was looking to free head of that. Challenged by Keat. Almost, well, she gets it back, Horsley. Gets around Keat. Will look to pass it. Here's a chance now for Zorden. Oh, it's not Zorden, for Sarah Whelan. And that's another throw in. Tom Hopley. Happy with that. Will be played now by Robinson. Whelan plays the advantage. Looks to pass it to Dale. Can she get a double tonight? Keeps the ball in play. Moving forward again is Manly United down to Richards. Stolen away by the Wanderers. They'll look to try and put this one away if they can. Bennett. Challenged there by Lackage. Yep. Down to Kashaba. Challenged by Roberts, and it will be a throw into the Wanderers. So we're into the final 10 minutes of this match. 83rd minute. So there will be a Wanderers throw in with the goal scorers for Western Sydney Wanderers. Alyssa Ungsad, 69th minute. Talia Yunus, 72nd minute. And Sienna Dale, just a few minutes ago. Chance now for, well, it wasn't really anywhere for the Wanderers, so the Manly United get it back with that goal kick coming up. It will be challenged by Ungsad down to Lackage. Wanderers win the ball. Chance now for Ungsad, but here's Manly looked like they'll be flailing a little bit here in their attack. Wanderers look to be a little bit more hungry at the moment, and the call is it will be a throw into the Wanderers. Keep an eye on the other scores as we're approaching full time. Goes over the top here, does Vasari. She plays the advantage. She brings it up to the penalty area. She quickly passes it. Chance now for Eunice again to strike. Goes over the top. But it will be a corner to the Wanderers. We're in stoppage time over at Popondetta Park. Western City Rangers 6-1. We're approaching full time, but it will be a corner. It will be taken by Eunice. Also over at Sydney University football ground. Wanderers look to head of that one in, but kicked away by Manly United. It's still 2-2 between Sydney University, SFC, and the Northern Tigers. So looking to break the deadlock in the dying moments of that match. Back here. Still in favour of the Wanderers. Into the final 5 minutes of this match. The 86th minute as the Wanderers look to play the advantage. But Richie picks it up. He was chased there by Ungsad. And the substitution about to be made for the Wanderers coming into the match is Mia Natali. And it looks like Alyssa Ungsad is... Doesn't look like it's Alyssa Ungsad. Might be...
Substitution for the Western Sydney Wanderers.
Just waiting to see the number. And finishing up for the night is number 24, Nikita Fasari. She played a very, very good game for Nikita, so well done to her. And Mia Natali will now get some vital minutes as we're approaching full time here. Into the 87th minute, Manly win possession. Down to Richards, northwestern corner. She looks to pass it, but blocked by the Wanderers, who look to play the advantage. Headed away by Lakic back in favour of Manly. Keeps the ball in play. And the Wanderers win the ball through Ungsad. Betro. Bradshaw. Now down to Natali with her first touch of the ball. Gets around Roberts. Keeps the ball in play too. Kashaba. Ungsad couldn't get on top of the ball there inside the penalty area. It will be a goal kick to the Manly United. Full time at Popondetta Park. Western Sydney Rangers have won a much needed game to keep their slim hopes of staying out of relegation alive. They've beaten Illawarra 6-1. Wanderers through Eunice. Good play here by the Wanderers. So moving the ball around. Ungsad chasing it with Arnold. And Richie deny the youngster a chance to play the advantage as Murray concedes a foul. Manly win the free kick. Two minutes remaining before stoppage time. And the Wanderers just need to hold on. A free kick to be taken by Arnold. And she goes long. Free header back in. Couple of free headers. Foul conceded by Manly United. Wanderers with the free kick. If they get another goal here, it will be pretty much all she wrote. And they'll get the 3 points. They still have the 3 points in the bag at the moment, but it's not quite there just yet. And full time at Sydney University Football Ground. It's a 2-2 draw between Sydney University SFC and the Northern Tigers. Now the Tigers remain fifth on the premiership table as we'll have to respond quickly here, Manly United, and then struggling a little bit now. Into the final minute before stoppage time. Kicked out by Grace Arnold. There'll be a throw in then as the Wanderers look to waste some time here. It will be a goal kick to Manly United. They go long here, Manly United. Down to Eunice from that header by the Wanderers as they look to play the advantage. Intercepted away by Manly through Gilbane. But the Wanderers get it back. Now Murray. Down to Eunice. Good pass down to Millie Bennett. Good pass down to Eunice again. Looks to keep it in play. Unfortunately, that will go over the top of the goal there. And will be a goal kick to Manly United as we're now into stoppage time. So time's fast running out for Manly to get an equaliser and salvage a draw. Played by Bradshaw. Have to respond quickly. Kazungsad was coming in pretty quickly there. Will be a throw into the Wanderers. And at this rate, they'll snap a 3-game losing streak. It'll be a much-needed win to keep themselves inside the top 4. With finals approaching. Will be a, what's the call here by, it's ill in play. The Wanderers get the ball back. They'll have an attempt on target. Looking for Eunice, but Manly intercept that and they look to play the advantage. Down to Dale. Kashaba trying to challenge. Dale keeps the possession. Still going. Being held on by her jersey, and it'll be a yellow card to the Wanderers. And Koshaba goes into the book. Desperation times now for Manly United to salvage a draw. They go long, headed away by, strike by Dale, goes over the top. And that will do it. The Western Sydney Wanderers have broken a 3-game losing streak to break the hearts of Manly United. They win. Manly United 1, Western Sydney Wanderers 2. The Wanderers stay and keep their hopes of making finals football very much alive. For Manly, opportunity gone begging. But they take on the University of New South Wales next week. Whilst for the Western Sydney Wanderers, they head back home to Wanderers Football Park where they'll take on a rejuvenated Western Sydney Rangers who won against Illawarra 6-1. The goal scorers, 69th minute, Alyssa Ungsad, 72nd minute, Talia Yunus, that's for the Wanderers, whilst for the Manly United side, Sienna Dale in the 79th minute. Just the 2 yellow cards, Tom Hopley and Alvina Marie Kashaba going into the book. It was 0-0 at half-time, full-time. Manly United 1, Western Sydney Wanderers 2. Thanks for watching on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. I'm Connor McNally. Hope you've enjoyed this game. Look forward to your company next week where I'm out at the Village Green out at the University of New South Wales, that's where Manly United will go to take on the second-placed University of New South Wales. For now, it's a very good night from Cromer Park. The Western Sydney Wanderers take the 3 points back to Western Sydney. Bye-bye.
Let me know what you've done on yeah, thank you. You can probably just unplug on. Thank you all. Yeah. That's yours. Thank you. Yeah, no, go ahead.